Hey everybody, Steve Garrett. It's pretty late here tonight, but I want to run out of video before I went to bed. It's going to be the first of 3 videos that I'm going to do this week about freedom. So this is freedom part 1 of 3. And I'm going to be posting separate videos, and I'll also be put it on my blog. So the first of the 3, I want to talk about those people who talk about freedom all the time. We're constantly barraged by this kind of gas bags, that they tell you how free we are and how great a country it is. And half of those that are saying that are just, they're politicians with their pen in their hand, ready to write a new bill every day that ultimately restricts that very freedom that they're talking about. So when I hear this sort of hollow rhetoric, it reminds me of the scene from 1969 movie Easy Rider, starring Jack Nicholson and Dennis Hopper and Peter Fonda. But Jack Nicholson, as George Hansen in the movie, he makes this great freedom speech, and he talks about that. And I'm going to be putting out on my blog a little blurb of that from YouTube, so you can go there and check that out. But my point is, this piece is to say that it's easy to say that you're free, but it's hard to actually be free. We can say, and actually maybe even believe that we are free, when in reality, very few of us has any control over most of his own life. We're awakened every morning, right? Every morning we wake up with an alarm clock of some sort, usually always before our bodies are ready, and we rush through a meal chosen because it's easy to make, it's easy with preparation, and its affordability. It's definitely not picked for its nutritive value or flavor, but once we have slammed down that most important meal of the day, we hustle off to the workplace, and whether it's indoors or outdoors, and or both, and we make sure that those signing our paychecks know that we're on the spot. We during the day we're offered break times to relieve ourselves, and somewhere between 30 and 60 minutes, depending on your job, for a midday meal as well. Are you starting to see my point? When the final bell rings at the end of the shift, we're released for a few hours to find comfort for our mind and body. And then it's off to sleep again to get up and do it all over again. You do that for about 40 years, and if you're still able, you can take some time off and enjoy life, providing you've been frugal enough and based on the huge wages that your boss is willing to shell out for your work all those years, and you may even have enough to eat out once a quarter. You know what I'm talking about. You guys are hearing me. Some of you people out there are in the same boat I'm in. Yep, you can call yourself free. You can claim it to the mountaintops. But when you do the math and you find that 30 to 35% of what you made selling your life to the employer has also been gobbled up by your taxes, you suddenly begin feeling a little less liberated than you thought. So we see that simply proclaiming we are free while being unable to live free is the ultimate hypocrisy. So what are we to do? One alternative is to move to a foreign country, where rents are low, and you can adapt to that culture and live out your golden years, if you're fortunate enough to live long, in an austere and diminished lifestyle. Or you could have a reverse mortgage, and when you get done, you'd have nothing left of your house, but you can live that way. Or you could join an elite force of motivated entrepreneurs that are dedicated to bringing as many souls as possible from the valley of reverse mortgages into the financial freedom of independence. And it's happening every day. New members are smashing personal goals in their finances and being rewarded with more and more opportunities to serve and liberate others. It really is a movement, and it's growing every day. Believe in yourself and the power of the message you've been given. Take it forward and see your dreams come true. Pay off your mortgage 20 years early. Take that long overdue honeymoon to some exotic place. Spoil your grandchildren like nobody's business. Build that orphanage. Save that neighborhood. Sponsor that missionary. Enjoy the rest of your life. Click the link if you're watching this on the blog, just click the link below and or contact me at the link there, or Facebook me, and let's work together. The Prosperity Team has assembled the most efficient system that almost does all the work for you. I know you've heard that before, but what I'm saying is there is work, but the system that we've put together can accelerate your success many times over. And as my good friend Alex Z says, choose your speed. We're not getting any younger. So, talk to you soon. That's what I have to say tonight. Push the buttons, get involved. Stop procrastinating. Stop making excuses that you're just sitting there getting further and further in debt or not getting anywhere else. Make a decision. Run with this. All right. Good night.